What's your blood type?
Oh, negative. Universal donor.
Universal donor.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Who would have thought that Jon Stewart and Bill Maher would become like the right-wing, left-wing liberals? And if you were to tell me this when I was growing up, I would have said, no, get the F out of here. There's no way. But sure enough, it is Jon Stewart and Bill Maher who you can trust for, at the very least, what I believe to be like good faith takes that are grounded in somewhat reality. Like
if he was fully
Jon Stewart called out Kamala Harris to
serve.
Over
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
That surprises me, actually.
No, I do. There's a distinction to be made between running for president and being president.
What's the distinction?
Well, being a candidate for president of the United States is about being in a marathon at a sprinter's pace, having tomatoes thrown at you every step you take.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's more than a notion.
Get involved in public service, ladies and gentlemen.
And to be the seated president, the sitting president, while doing that, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Seated president?
I think it's a hard case to make for people that he didn't have the stamina to run, but he had the stamina to govern. Because I think most people view the presidency as a marathon run at a sprint with tomatoes being thrown at you in terms of governance.
So like Jon Stewart, they're saying, what again, like this is the bar that we have for the left, like the most common sense thing, which is, no, of course, Joe Biden clearly has like major mental insufficiencies and deficiencies. And what are you talking about, lady? That surprises me. Stop lying. The being the president is harder than running for president. They're both probably hard, but it's harder. Anyway, like I play you that clip to say that, like, at the very least, what I believe that Jon Stewart and Bill Maher do is like have good faith questions, I think, in the most part. And then you get to moments like this. Jon Stewart, Clintons should absolutely comply with the Epstein subpoenas and testify before Congress. Jon Stewart making a lot of news this week, saying the thing that we all believe, which is that the guy who appears in all of the photos naked from Jeffrey Epstein and with all of these girls on these planes inside of jacuzzis, naked with all these girls who are topless, like that guy probably knows some things about sex predator Jeffrey Epstein, and he should probably testify. Jon Stewart, said Bill Clinton and First Lady Hillary Clinton should absolutely comply with Epstein subpoenas. After being asked if he believes the Clintons should comply, he said, "Oh, I absolutely do." Jon Stewart then added an asterisk to the assertion, going on the claim that the U.S. Department of Justice has met the set deadline to release all of the Epstein files. Okay, fine, fair is fair. But why shouldn't they comply with the Justice Department saying in releasing these files? The former host of Comedy Central's Daily Show says, like, is compliance kind of specialized individual in indigenous opportunity, or should it be universal? I mean, the Justice Department has subpoenas for them to testify Jeffrey Epstein case while not complying. They need to release the files. Okay, fine. Like, can you agree with both points? I can. Absolutely comply with the Jeffrey Epstein subpoenas. Jon Stewart said that Bill and Hillary Clinton should be complying. Okay, here it is.
First up, John.
Yeah.
Bill and Hillary Clinton have announced that they won't comply with the subpoena from the House Oversight Committee's investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think that they should comply?
I absolutely do. But why should they comply if the Department of Justice is not complying with releasing the files? Like, is compliance a kind of specialized individual indigenous opportunity, or should it be universal? I mean, the Department of Justice has subpoenaed them to testify in the Jeffrey Epstein case while not complying with releasing the files. So how does that comport in any? But do I personally think they should comply? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if they've got something to hide or nefarious, like, yes, we should know about all this. This is bonkers how long this is going on.
And we have only seen such a fraction. What I think I was reading, it's the 2 million files still have to come out.
It's 1% is what I've seen. Yeah, like that we've seen.
And the casual nature in these emails are like, hey, can you get me an Indian and a redhead? Like, they're just casually, is literally like they're ordering from, Uber Eats.
And the spelling errors. It's humiliating.
The grammar.
That would bother Jillian the most.
These people, you think they're titans
Oh,
of the
no.
world, and
Oh,
they can't.
no.
I mean, you can't
Yeah.
type on a BlackBerry.
The grammar police have also indicted.
The grammar police are doing more here than.
No, I think that's wise, but absolutely they should comply, and the Department of Justice should comply, and these victims of this heinous case should finally get some of the justice and peace that they deserve. For God's sakes.
The fact that the mainstream media has hysterically protected Bill Clinton literally decades while acknowledging that Bill and Hillary Clinton could be facing prison time is a huge W. Look at this. Clinton's face prison time over congressional Epstein snub. Clinton could be put in prison for defying a subpoena. There you go. And the media asked him nothing about it. Photos like this exist, and the media asked Bill Clinton nothing about it. Suggestive young woman sitting on Bill Clinton's lap, his arm around her as they're on a private flight together. Guys like Kevin Spacey saying that Bill Clinton was put in jeopardy because of this trip that they were both on with young women on the plane for Jeffrey Epstein. So, I mean, there you go. Jon Stewart, Clinton should absolutely testify. Again, this is just the common sense take. This is nothing groundbreaking. What is groundbreaking is that nobody ever asked Bill Clinton about this kind of stuff. And Hillary Clinton was running for president in 2016. They never had to face a single Jeffrey Epstein question. Isn't that something? Isn't that remarkable? Nothing. Nobody ever asked them a single question. Trust me, if they would have asked, we would have known. Here's Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, two Clintons, two empty chairs. Congressional subpoenas are not suggestions. They're enforced by law. If they have nothing to hide when they show, contempt is coming. So they're going to hold them in contempt. Jamie Comer saying exactly this. We're going to hold both Clintons in criminal contempt of Congress. So, well, I guess you literally will lock them up then, right? Clintons are not above the law. We will do everything in the power to hold Bill and Hillary Clinton in contempt of Congress. The buck stops here. There you go. Next one day, our committee will vote on resolutions to hold Clintons in contempt of Congress. I know how Merrick Garland handled Navarro and Bannon, and I would hope that they would go the same route. When that route would be arrests, by the way. Are we going to see that next week? Buckle up, man. James Comer says that Bill Clinton is the focus of the Epstein investigation. Obviously. They keep swinging for Trump, and they keep hitting Democrats, dude. And you know what? If they had the Trump documents, they would have released them, and no one can convince me otherwise. Democrats controlled Jeffrey Epstein. Democrats controlled all of this. This is all deep state. This is all PSYOP. This is all cover-up. This is all CIA run. All of this was intel community, Mossad, all of it. You're telling me that Donald Trump, they had the goods to destroy Donald Trump, and they didn't release it. They released the Access Hollywood tape. They didn't release the Epstein photos of Donald Trump in the jacuzzi. Nope. But they had them of Clinton. They released those, and that's why they're freaking out. The libs are freaking out. Hit your boy Banning, lecture, and subscribe if you believe that the Clintons should be in prison. See ya.